Okay, let's look at the despicable Barron as well. He's just as bad as his parents. You know, they were so proud of him when he was 3 years old, you know, ordering around the people that worked for him. Yeah. They were so proud of him. And he's right up there in the crypto crap. Again, he's just as despicable as his parents. But let's see what the reading has to say about Barron. Barron the despicable. Some people, you know, when I said anything about Barron, how dare you talk about that child? That child is a viper. Okay? He's been known to abuse and torture animals. So let's see what it has to say about Barron. The center of it, figuring out his next move. Figuring out the actions, what he's going to do, where he's going to go, etc. Looking overseas, maybe planning to make an escape. So let's see what it says. So what's going on overseas? What's he involved in? Oop. Happened. I've got this. There we go. Okay. So let's see. When it comes to Barron, first thing out is, wanting to control assets. For him, again, same as his daddy, as his mommy, it's about the money. Okay? Control of money. And so what we have now, he's got nightmares about the control of money and assets now because the Trump ban is imploding. They're making a lot of bankruptcy things when it comes to the Trump ban. So he is freaking out, trying to figure out what he's going to do because Trump brand is in implosion state. So what we have, he's feeling a bit pushed to the edge with all the stuff coming, okay? And the foundation is about the past, some of the Epstein things as well, what's coming out about his daddy and his mommy, etc., okay? So how this is going to affect him. So let's see what we have. So what we have is protecting. He wants to protect himself. Okay? He's in protection mode. When it comes to the young women. Okay? Now, we know that also they wanted to say something about his dating and stuff, so it could be some of that as well. We're looking at the direction when it comes to the past, the Epstein stuff, etc., the cross to bear. So he's feeling burdened by it. Okay? Okay. Underneath of it, he wants to walk away. He wants to distance from the arguments, from the fight, from the toxicity, okay? Trying to protect himself. Again, feeling stressed about his dating life, the assets and things, trying to figure out the next move. The nightmares when it comes to the collapse of the Trump estate, and the direction when it comes to the Epstein stuff and the past. And he's feeling the pressure of that, the cross to bear, being associated with that family name. Okay, so he's not enjoying that at all. So let's go ahead and we're going to look at the energy of this when it comes to Barron. Let's see what it has to say. You know, he wants the money, he wants the privilege, but he doesn't like, he doesn't want any of the stuff to, doesn't want to deal with the fallout of all this nonsense and crap. But he's just as involved when it comes to scamming, etc. So what we have is about a deception, okay? Deception, crossing it is the community. So he's a deceptive person, 100%. Like I said, he's just as bad as his parents. The sacrifice, and underneath of it, conversations about sacrifices may have to be made when it comes to, you know, what's going on with the collapse and downfall. So this could be his mother as well, and a deeper knowledge about what's happening, the collapse of the Trump empire, if you will, deceptive, and feeling a bit, this persecution. Maybe he feels like he's been used by his mother as well, okay, a pawn when it comes to dealing with Trump. That could be that, because it's the sacrifice. He makes these sacrifices when it comes to the deceptive things with his mother and deeper knowledge. Energy coming into it is about Trump, or the narcissism, craftiness, the narcissism, the dark side. Okay, the future, what's going to come out when it comes to all of this, and light on it. Okay, so looking forward to all the collapse and drama that's happening. Going forward, the energy is about storylines, trying to make new stories about the persecution, the difficulty he's having, the cross to bear with the family's name, the toxicity that's going on, and foundation, again, that thing's done by the dark of night, the mental drama. Underneath of it all is about the clock is ticking, okay? The clock is ticking. Crossing conversations with the community, the center of it all again, deceptive, and having this feeling of this persecution, or, you know, being sacrificed by the mother for the deeper knowledge. We've got the narcissism, the craftiness on the future, and shedding the light on that. And then, of course, the energy going forward, storylines about the difficulties, the toxicity, the things done by the dark of night. So above it, the future, mother, the toxicity that's there. Underneath of it, we have the light on the dark, deeper knowledge of the dark, things done by the dark of night, and the clock is ticking. Okay. So those that think the little Barron is just such a little angel, and poor Barron, my foot, he's just as bad, if not worse, than his parents. He's just trying to keep the spotlight off of himself so he can work behind the scenes, okay? But he's got something, I think that things are not all copacetic with his mother. She's been using him in some way, shape, or form, okay? So that's interesting that that's coming out. So yeah, despicable Barron. That's what I get for this 7-foot Tyrannosaurus Rex drama king. That's just trying to stay out of the spotlight, worried about his assets, doesn't want them to view his dating habits, etc. So on that note, I'll leave that here. And we'll see you online. Oh my goodness. I never know what's going to come out.